as you know, the ADOS kit in the US is pretty expensive. But in Latin America, where, the average income is much, much lower than it is in the US, right now, the average kit is anywhere between $6,000 and $9,000.
Yeah.
So this is just an impossible, right? This is what a clinician might bring home for the year, after paying all their bills. I mean, we just can't expect. And so what happens? People make their own kits, do their own, and then things are done poorly, right? Because we don't have the right training, we don't have the right standardization behind it, and trying to apply, standardized kind of concepts to something that's not standardized at all in the end, because it's completely made up. So it is a real challenge, but as long as we can't change these price tags in some way, it continues to hinder access instead of increase access, which is kind of the challenge we have right now. These are great, phenomenal instruments, and I never want to go back. If there's something, part of the ECHO Autism work in Latin America with some of the groups, what we've managed to do is shift away from just clinical observation to actually using standardized instruments. So I don't want to go back to just, which way is the wind blowing, right? I want it to be a standardized process and standardized observations, because that's where we get most of the information, done right. But, also there needs to be a balance with what we're doing and what we're asking clinicians to do.